Exact thing. You guys are going to do the same position, just like you were doing the others.
Right.
Okay? And this is just a matter of seeing. I noticed some of you guys to hold your mirror, it's kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you hold it like you would an instrument, and then fulcrum on the tooth. Like that.
Okay.
So you don't slip with the mirror, too.
Yeah.
Anytime you're going to use indirect vision, kind of try to fulcrum with it, too, so you don't, whenever you're going to do it in a real patient, you don't drop it. Okay. So, the linguals. You're going to, again, start with the most distal tooth in that arch.
And the elbows
still pointed to the back. You do the distal of number 1, and then you do the mesial of number 1. To the contact. And then you do the distal of number 2. And you do the mesial. And then you do your distal. And mesial. And then right around here, you really have to kind of move your fulcrum more closer to the midline. And this jaw is moving, so it's not kind of stable, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, so now we did the premolar. Is it falling off?
Here, I'll hold it.
Okay, so now you did the premolar, the mesial surface of the premolar, and you're going to get to the canine.
Mm-hmm.
So you, again, have the patient towards the center. You sit at 12 o'clock. Elbows to the back of the patient's mouth. And you're going to do the canine, distal, mesial, distal.
Are you actually looking into the mirror while you're doing that, or are you just going by
No,
your actual vision?
I'm looking at it. Once you get to the midline, flip the instrument, and you do the mesial, distal, mesial, distal, mesial, distal. Now you got to the premolar. You move yourself and the patient away from you so that you can see. You're going to do extraoral fulcrum, palm down, and you can see, so you don't need a mirror. And you kind of want to hold the instrument up higher here, as opposed to extending it out. You don't have as much control that way. So hold the instrument up higher. Okay, do your mesial. And you always have to remember to roll your instrument too, okay? Not as much, but there still has to be some kind of rolling because the tooth curves. It has its natural curves there. And there's a big space here, so some of the teeth you can just come right out. And you want to move your fulcrum now closer to the tooth that you're working on. And that's the last tooth of that arch.